The purpose of today's session is to talk about some songwriting tools, some songwriting tips, some epic tunes, and really songwriting musicianship is all about having these little incrementally compounding skills, tools, little tidbits of information that allows you to, one, have a skillful ear, and also choices. Because not only in life in general, all we ever have are choices, but in the world of songwriting, we have the standard choices, which are C, F, G, back to C. You can write amazing songs with just those three chords. As they say, three chords and the truth. But what I want to talk about today is an elusive chord, not C major, not G, not A minor, not even F major, but F minor to C. So that F minor, oh yeah. It has this quality to it that is so bittersweet. It's like a syrupy little moment in most of the tunes that I've heard it in. Now, some really, really well-known examples. Of course, this is probably going to get copyright stricken because I'm playing one of the most famous songs in the world. All right, that of course is one of the most famous songs in the world. Another good example of the minor four chord. In my life, obviously too high for me. In my life, I loved you more. And so forth. There's another great example of that minor four. In my life, I loved you more. Another good example. Some John Hartford, some American tunes. Right there. That G minor. I think he plays it with a capo. I have a video on how to play this song in particular. Right there's another minor four chord. And finally, very, very famous tune. All these minor four chords add up to this. They're generally going from the major four chord to the minor four chord to give us this in the greater scheme of the key of the song. You know, in Creep, we're in G. And so we're going from C major, which has an E natural, to an E flat. So what we're doing is we're delaying the resolution. We're kind of making a quasi-leading tone that leads backwards to the fifth scale degree of the key and the fifth scale degree of the tonic chord, the one chord. So E natural, E flat to D, bum bum bum. It has this pull, kind of like the leading tone does. Back to the root of the tonic and the home base of the whole song. Same thing in My Life by the Beatles. Same thing in Presbyterian Guitar by John Hartford. goes down to that fifth scale degree, which is really strong movement in my opinion. So let's talk about why, not necessarily why, but how we find these scale degree 4 chords. So let's talk about key of C. This applies to all keys and all major keys. So we have C major, right? C major, the key of C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C. It just goes on forever and ever and ever. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So the 4th scale degree in C is F. F major chord. Now, to make that minor, you flat the 3rd. Here, my 3rd lives on my second finger of my left hand. The A note, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Now I flatten that. There's my 4 chord. And there's my minor 4 chord. So say for instance, I'm in the key of E major. There's my 1 chord. Now, there's sharps and flats. In particular, in E major, there's sharps. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, back to E. Did I miss one? E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. No, I just start on F sharp here. The 4 chord, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay, so A. E major to A, major to A minor, back to E. And as you're writing tunes, I'm not saying you use this in every song. I'm saying you use it sparingly. Like these bands, the Beatles don't really use it sparingly too often, to be honest. They use it a fair amount, but it's something important to utilize when the time is right. Now, say we're in the key of A. There are sharps in the key of A. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, back to A. So let's find out what the 4 chord is in A. A, B, C sharp, D. Oh, A. So D is my 4 chord. I can minor that. Take my F sharp, make it an F natural. And there's my minor 4 chord. What's cool about that is I can invert that, and in my A major shape, I can have an F natural A D, and that these half steps go back to A major. Very colorfully, and has this tension in it that the dominant chord in a key doesn't necessarily have the same quality of tension. So these are just choices. We can for sure take the 5 chord of any key and put a lot of tension into it, but it's a different quality of tension. This leading tone, say we're in the key of A, the 5 chord is an E. Now let's go back to A. There's my leading tone. Now I can add a 7. And this tritone wants to resolve. Now, with the minor 4 chord, just a different quality. I'll do one more key. Let's do a flat key. Let's do A flat. Now, instead of sharps, there's flats in this one. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, back to A flat. So, there's my scale. My 4th scale degree is A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat. Sorry, no. A flat, B flat, C, D flat. And I take that D flat and I make it a minor. Okay? Let's do one more. F major. F has 1 flat. F, G, A, B flat. F, G, A, B flat. Now make that B flat minor. Suffice to say that this mechanism of kind of this half step leading back to the fifth scale degree of the key, and also the fifth scale degree of the chord, the fifth of the chord itself, is just a different quality of resolution, which songwriting is all about color and choices and making sure the story has captivated the listener so that you can choose to use that minor 4 chord to further bring people into your experience. All right, if you have any minor 4 chord tunes that you think are really interesting, put them in the comments below. And kind of share this knowledge and share this tool with your friends, your songwriting crew, and try to write songs that incorporate that minor 4 chord. And see where you get. See what energy, see what intention, see what kind of tension that minor 4 can bring to a new song you're writing, or even a song you finish writing. Be like, you know, I need to add another little wrinkle to this tune. Try the minor 4 chord and see what happens. All right, I'll see you next time, and keep playing.